And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta. Yes, humanity first. Overcoming the noble, Battleneck, and getting on the offensive. End of the last one, we arrived at the Jupiter system. The aliens were not appreciative of that arrival, and we lost a couple ships. The aliens lost 91, so I think from a shot exchange standpoint, that was a successful arrival. The aliens, of course, still outnumber us in the solar system. They only have one fleet large enough, I think. No, make that two. They got two fleets large enough to be an actual concern. Oh, three. No, I got it sorted biggest to smallest. They got three fleets over 4K. Apparently, that was their largest fleet. All the rest of their fleets are under like 40. So I'd imagine if that was them, yeah. Well, we just destroyed 91 ships, so ooh, that means we killed like a tenth their fleet. Or not a tenth of their fleet. More than a tenth of their fleet. Like 20-something% of their fleet. We killed a lot of alien ships. The aliens are on the back foot after that. Although I think the aliens are probably more able to replace their casualties in that fight than we are. We're stuck at Jupiter, obviously, with that fleet. And those ships cost 1.2k nobles, so we're not replacing those ships in quick order because we got to get the shipyard up. We're going to probably want to build in situ instead of flying two lone ships out. That'd be vulnerable of being picked off. So yeah. Also, we're waiting for national confinement fusion. I think this will actually save us quite a few nobles by that energy efficiency improvement, reducing the size of the radiators. So let's confirm assignments. Let time move. Alien fleet launches below Io orbit. That's where we are, so they're coming. Aliens don't appreciate their defeat, and they're sending 10 ships to deal with our 8 survivors.
I think we had a breakthrough.
I will help them.
Lending my expertise.
Here's a 24. Okay, we'll see if we can actually hold our landing ground in the Jupiter system.
Violence is abating.
We have moved the needle.
Yeah, otherwise everything else is going reasonably well. Servants of Protectorate do not control any of the majors in the world. There is an alien nation, but it is fairly small. The Resistance just declared on it, so hopefully we'll see them actually take some territory off of it this time.
Mission complete.
Okay, so November we should be able to integrate that into the Caliphate. Looking for May there, so not this cycle, but the next. Well, the couple cycles out there. Okay, so our station is up. It's going to be another 30 days before the dock is up. Lost the control point on Iraq, but that's easy enough to get back. Oh, lost a point in the African Union. That would be a little bit harder to get back. Okay, that's Vesta leveling up. The mine is not done. And the construction module is not done. I think we'll just go ahead and start upgrading what is done. So upgrade the battle station, fusion reactor array. Farm's not done either. Okay, so we'll have to be watching it to get the things upgrading. So start upgrading as they come online.
Standing by for orders. Removing our enemies.
At your service. Going after their people.
I'm here.
You don't have enough espionage yet. Well, you don't even have purge, so you can't purge without a purge.
Acknowledged.
You don't have purge.
Acknowledged.
You don't
Reporting
have
in.
purge. I've got a surprisingly minority
you
of people
need
with
me?
purge. Take you off advising, apparently, to do this. Not a big
Terminating
problem,
the
because we're going to get back in
opposition.
real quick. Waiting on the executive there. Another 10 days. So next cycle, we can federate Afghanistan and unify with Switzerland. Oh, put Switzerland in the EU.
I'm here.
A little more science. I suppose at this point he's saving up for a billionaire. It's gonna take forever, but that's fine. Apparently this person's 77. We might actually need to be worried about them dying of old age at some point. Like, they look younger than Mr. 56 here, but Mr. 56 here is 56, so... And then you're saving up for Project Administrator, which is 80. Okay. Firm assignments, let time pass.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Offering assistance.
Once again, pop in, do a bunch of upgrades. There's superconducting coil battery. We're not expecting battery farm to pop up. I think I've already researched it. There's two different ways to get to it. Okay, so we can start repairs. In situ repairs.
Things are stabilizing.
Crackdown complete.
Okay, got a crackdown. Sixteenth. Ooh, that's good to see. That's the next batch launching. Okay. So what I think we're going to do here is we're actually going to split this fleet. Split fleet. The visibly heavily damaged ones, I think we want to split off. Going to give the repair order to this batch. This batch will be done in 2 days. And this batch is going to be done in 260 days. We can see what the damaged ones are. So those 3 are heavily damaged. The other ones are pretty decent shape. And if we go to that shipyard, hit refit dock ship, filter IO. We can then refit the gunship. Oh, I guess depending on how the repairs work. Okay, so this is going to be a terrible refit schedule of 260 days. It would actually probably be better off with you flying someplace else, flying back. Weird as that sounds. So, what, I'm saying 260 days. What is... what's the flight out to Mount Blackburn? Okay, no, we're still better repairing in place, or swapping in place. Just, it's so slow in place that we're better off with waiting until the construction sector comes online and do it by the construction sector. So, just take our time. Oops, that was the wrong one selected. Don't think gunship separate, please. I was thinking that was 836 that was done. They're not. Too many things actually happen at the same time. Unusual in space in this game. There we go. So now the question with this fleet is, do I move to defensive positions, try to stop incoming to Earth, or do I attack, moving out to Jupiter? So at Jupiter, got guys coming into Jupiter. So you're Jupiter bound. You're 58 days. Okay, so if we're waiting, we send them to Jupiter, they want to arrive in time, obviously. You're 830 days. So if we survive the earliest arrival, which is only 10, so 5 versus 10 is not too bad. I think we'll be able to survive that. And we have the slightly faster one here, which is that one. Yeah, they're coming to us. They'll be here 500 days. Okay, so we can get that fleet to Jupiter before everything but the first wave arrives. That'll help shore up the defenses at Jupiter. Let's go ahead and do that. So you are to transit there. You will arrive in 22.2 weeks at full burn. Initiate burn. Let's go ahead and upgrade the mine here. Yeah, just upgrade the mine. Honestly, I should probably disable the construction module. It's probably not helping. Although it'd help a little bit with the mine coming online for the duration. the fusion reactor, so we'll keep it for the moment. And we're gonna go like 2 days, and we're gonna do the same thing in the next location. There we are. Again, upgrade the mine. And when the power plant comes online, that'll be enough to power the construction module. We'll accelerate everything that isn't done. Which I think will probably only be the mine, to be fair. Yeah, it'll be just the mine at that point to finish. Although the farms will need upgrading. They'll be... Well, we'll do the farms. So they'll help with the farms as well. Not much with the farms, though.
Our people have taken control.
Yep. Trajectory targeting low Mars. Okay, so hopefully the Mars garrison can handle that. It is only 9 ships, so I think the Mars garrison can handle that.
Control now.
Purge was successful in African Union, putting us back in control.
Must persuade the people.
Where to?
Ready for my mission.
Although is this the opportunity here? Yes. Okay. So I need. So I'm gonna put you advise there.
Offering assistance.
Ready to go.
Yeah, you got Afghanistan. So you're gonna be a national policy.
Heading to the capital.
Acknowledge.
He'll fight. Suppose Afghanistan will work as well. Yeah, yeah.
Time to make our move.
Okay, confirm assignments, let time pass. Gentlemen coming to Earth.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Offering support.
Prepping for mission. I will help them.
Airborne warfare, mountain warfare.
Order is returning.
Yeah, I think we still have quite a few regions. I think there's just lots of small regions in Siberia and such.
Policy direction complete.
Unification, Switzerland, confirm.
Policy direction complete.
Federate Afghanistan. Oriental Fonda dealt with. Victor, when 489 has arrived at low Earth orbit. This is an assault carrier group. This does have a unit tasked with jumping it. It will arrive in 18.88 minutes. Gauge 10v20 to. I'll hit auto resolve. We'll see what the auto resolve says. Yeah, auto resolve says we will win. Honestly, the level damage we're taking, I'm just going to accept the auto-resolve here, so we can keep the game moving. Yep, there we go. Victory. Get it back up to our shipyard, medium Earth orbit. Anyway, at this point, we're back to public campaigning in Pakistan, the next unification target.
Making our case.
Oh, oops, you're still doing Inspire missions, hopefully. Yeah,
I'll speak with them.
Oh,
Where
that's
do
probably
you
the point. This is a good time. I
Where
think.
do you need me?
Augment you also with multi-monitor. So we can tell if you need to be inspired, and you probably could do some inspiring.
Ready to go. Making our case.
Ready. I will try to sway the public.
At your service. I'll make sure they're on our side.
Okay, that's what we'll do. He doesn't need two.
Standing
Actually, no,
by.
he's probably the one who needs it the most. He's got 12.
Standing by.
You don't need much more. You're at 16. You'll take like 2 more ticks and be happy with that. Lead repairs, ready for order, or ready for next arrival. So if we zoom out, we can see when the next alien arrival is. It looks like it's that group coming in. A little hard to tell which one that is. $148. 508. Probably that one. I guess we'll use the fleet list. Sort by arrival time. Look for the first arrival at Earth. 1109. Looks like they will be the first to arrive. 34 ships. So you... So that's correct, that is arrive. Yeah. 81 and a half days versus 148. One of these is assault carrier. So you're assault carrier, although I don't... Obviously, I want to have guys ready to respond to the other guys. Okay, so we're going to respond to the ones coming in first. So Victor 1109 is the first one we're jumping. And we're going to jump it with Foxtrot 794 here. Time to arrival, 2.26 days. So it won't be flying for very long. It'll be loitering pretty much until they come to us, right? And we will jump them approximately 45 minutes after their arrival. Is the plan. Okay. Let time pass.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Lending my expertise.
When is this station's construction module done? 22nd of August. So June, August, not that far out.
Roger, Striker.
You know, at this point, we'll just work on the civilian fusion reactors. It'll slow the inertial confinement down a little bit because we're doing 2 of the same type. But we're running out of things that are not energy at this point. It's kind of where we're at in the text. Okay, another region no longer hostile to EU control, helping to stabilize the EU even more.
Things are stabilizing.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
We've moved the needle.
Okay. They're presumably coming to us, or they're going to be too scared and run away. Suppose I should figure out if I need to respond. Did they hang around? No, they left. Interesting. Presumably looked at our fleet and went like, that's not worth fighting. Which may or may not be true. Rich pocket. Influx of materials is always nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to go take that point back. Easy enough to do. Spartans. Cool. Okay, easy enough to do again. It's annoying that we're losing these points, but it's only annoying.
Your orders? Terminating the opposition.
Standing by. Targeting
Here we
the
go. Someone goes
opposition.
back. Reasonably quickly. Delaying us moving into Pakistan, but it's better to be delayed than to lose other valuable stuff.
I think we had a breakthrough.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Laying the groundwork. Offering counsel.
Laying the groundwork.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
And yeah, right now we're saving for nobles. We're waiting for things to build. When that
are
construction
cooling
module
off.
finishes at Io, we're going to colonize Io, which will give us a big influx of noble metals. It's going to take a while to build, but when it's done, a lot more nobles. Oh, and I should probably be upgrading the orbital as well. Okay, I should be upgrading the core here. And the reason there is if
Mission
I
in
might want a
progress.
shipyard. Right, might want a shipyard zone there.
We've removed some threats.
Okay, back in full control of that area.
Our people have taken control.
Back in control of Singapore. Oh, interesting. China gains a region at the expense of the alien administration for some reason. Core research complete. Future tech, space science done. Effectively gives us more mission control. Can't follow up the exact same one. Toss up between materials and social science. I think we'll go materials. So with that done, we now have power here. So the construction module is going to be accelerating construction, most notably of the colony module. Done on the 24th of November. Provide us 42.2 nobles a month.
Acknowledged. Targeting the opposition.
Ready for orders. I will tell our story.
Reporting in.
You're in security zone. Yeah, we'll just stack security instead of affluent. I was thinking maybe taking affluent, but with the security stacked first. You're a science. And you're saving up for 80. Okay, that's all the way around. Confirm assignments, let time pass. Oh, before I forget, I should spend that influence. Okay, that's the funding capped in the EU. Let's spend some money and do environment in China. Oh, that's all my influence. That's why I'm not able to invest more. Big step in ending pollution coming off of China.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
I will
Okay,
report
Eric's
when
good,
my
so you're gonna
mission is
stop.
complete.
Inspiring them. New government in Myanmar. So apparently the resistance
I
has
think we had a
liberated Myanmar.
breakthrough.
Offering support.
Okay, another place they've liberated. Good old resistance, America and India on the attack. This is why we leave the
Violence is
resistance in
abating.
control places, so they can use those things.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay, we have a welcoming party inbound. They're beginning a bombard mission. Okay. But not going to get bombarded for very long. See if the auto-resolve does it, or if I have to manually command the bell. I'm going to have to manually command the bell. We took 91 ships on. This is not scarier than 91 ships. Reject. Manually fighting this battle. Okay, so let's check our ships. So, lots of lasers, lots of mags, lots of really small stuff. Okay, the 512 centimeter laser is not small, but not our priority. Alien light particle weapons. Locked nose. That needs to be needs one ship prioritizing. So, you, Lasers. Got a alien particle cannon on you. Let's assign someone to you. Lasers. Alien mag, that's fine. Those are both resolves, they're gonna be the same. Diamond star, lasers. Particle cannon. And the new moon class. Singularities are full kinetics. Constellation class has a particle cannon. The graceful moon. Closing maggot and torpedo. At that point, we're looking into the smaller stuff. Okay. And then we'll manually command the fire of the remaining 6 ships. For the moment, based on the enemy formation, let's have them all pointed at the Titan. At least until we know who is flanking on the other side. 20 enemy ships, there'll be another 14 reinforcements. How many of the remaining 14 come in at once is going to depend on how quickly we shoot them up. This is the bulk of the enemy force, and probably the bulk of their large ships. Yeah. Everything that'll come in after this wave is monitor or smaller. I'm surprised we have no flank deployment yet. Oh, that probably just means the closer side of their formation doesn't have any torpedoes. Usually they start deploying the flankers the moment weapons start firing. There they go. Until the flankers get a little bit closer. Okay, let's redirect the 6 that we're manually controlling to the Primal Fury. Because of the exposed size, we're already doing damage. And it's destroyed. Did that reassignment not take? It did not take. See if we can get the flankers actually be destroyed. Okay, that one's dead in the void. Swap to a different target. That one's going to come in the closest, so target that one next. That one's getting shot as the noses are turning to come to the one we're actually focusing. Are you in range? You're not in range. Okay, turn back to face the main battle line. In particular, start pounding the mothership. We're in plasma for it, so we'd like the plasma to start tripping its weapon systems offline before the complete hail of small kinetics starts landing. Try to bring that one down. It's also a pretty heavy source of fire. Okay, looks like we brought a lot of the weapons offline. It's dead in the void. Swap to a different target. Yeah, stop trying to target the mothership because it's mostly small weapons and it's got a lot of frontal armor. It's going to take a while to get through that frontal armor. Whereas a lot of the other ships are smaller and we can bring their weapons offline quicker. And to be fair, the smaller weapons should be preventable or absorbable with the actual armor on our ships if we have to tank them. Click the target. There we go. Okay, looks like most of the kinetics, except for the ones off the battleship, are offline. Return fire to the mothership. Oh, looks like we may have taken its weapons offline. Yeah, mothership's still in the void. Okay. Start working way up small to big. I'm trying to figure out what this one is. Oh, I see what's going on. I just pointed them all the wrong direction because that's that one. I think it probably took engine damage at some point and hasn't turned around. Oh, you're dead in the void. Oh, it's not dead in the void. Swap the next one that's not dead in the void. Enemy reinforcements inbound. the void. Okay, all remaining ships are trying to bring down what's left of the first wave. Okay, so we got the closing distance on the enemy. Oh, actually, the enemy's coming from behind us. I did not realize that. Got the closing distance before they arrived to destroy the mothership. Which I think is plausible. We are shooting at its rear armor at this point, which is not very great. It is a big, big sack of hit points, though, so it will take a while to cut it up. These frigates apparently not too well armored. Or at least the one I opened fire on first was not too well armored. Not too worried about kinetics. Again, mostly worried about particles, and I think we dealt with most of the big ones at the beginning of the fight here. We could, if we swapped to the exotic armor, we'd be able to pretty much ignore them, but adamantine, that's not quite the case. Gonna get our noses turned around so we can actually open fire. Primary lasers. The plasma does its job if we give it enough time, but it'd be nice if we could use the, the primary weapons we brought with us. And to take another mothership to the scrapyard. I'm gonna hit the auto resolve at this point because I know that the mothership is not winning with the weapons dead. Okay, destroyed the mothership. Will it continue? We'll have to run the rest of them down, but we can do that. No. No. Cancel that orbit. Cancel. Is there a way to cancel? Might not be able to tell them to cancel it. 466 days is, little bad? A little. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to cancel. Oh, I may have just got those guys real stuck there. That's, terrible. Okay, so the construction core is done here. So that allows us to claim good old Io. And all those sweet, sweet nobles. Okay, so fusion pile. Outpost mine. PDA. I actually got enough power. I could probably do the other one we care about, which is the hydroponics line. And then every time this comes up, just upgrade it. And things complete, just do the upgrade up. Oops. And I suppose if we're just doing the same in each one, I can do save. There we go. Using the multi-select feature there to get multiple done in quick succession. Apparently I just picked the wrong one here, and this is actually going to be a problem, because I don't know if there's a way to order an abort. Mid-burn is the problem. Nope, they blew up one-way bases. Or blew up some of the infrastructure at the base. One of the two things. We'll check which base as soon as we deal with them. They're running away. I don't want to fight 1v that. Do max bid.
Our people have taken control.
Okay, they don't run away the second time, so we get them. back to the station for repairs and refit. We lost something on one of those, so one of them's got something missing. Or at least it said one of those got something missing. Nothing went missing, though, so I'm not sure what they were talking about. Okay, there's the cordon. There we go. Gonna keep it fairly simple until we get up to Tier 3 and can be building Tier 3 modules straight. The Nano Factory will be helping with resettling the system if something goes wrong, as long as we keep the base. Well, that mine will be done soon. Upgrade the agriculture complex. Oh, we're not actually gonna have enough power to operate the mine. We need a fusion reactor, apparently. I'll sort the power out. Okay, that was a fusion reactor, right? Oh, no, I did a fission reactor. Do I want to fix... Yeah, let's just fix that right now. More than enough power. More than enough power if we pick the right power plant. Same problem here. Well, this one should be 2 days farther along, so it means the power we wanted more. There now.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Where to?
Okay, you can get in on either public campaigning or devising. Actually, with your... Do you not have advising for some reason? Why don't you have advising? You are criminal. Yeah, I'm actually surprised more of our characters do not have Inspire, given the fact that I think we've given them all Farsight emitters and should have more Inspire missions available. Yeah, I guess you just don't have an Advise mission. So yeah, you're gonna have to go public campaign because I don't have Advise on you.
We must persuade the people.
Ready to go.
Actually, I suppose one option with you is actually go raise unrest in the alien administration.
The people demand justice.
Ready. We'll make our appeal.
What's the up?
More espionage. Get my covert agent more covert. And yeah, I'll go. We're already over time. I'll go one more counselor cycle here to get a little bit more time passed. Space battles take a lot of time.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Once more, please.
Offering counsel.
Okay, we're going to quickly split off all the monitors and send the monitors to go hunting. Here we go. Successful monitor deployment. And back to the shipyard. And back into the flagship fleet. Alien mist radiator. So we'll start working on developing Soletta. It's a little bit late to be getting great rewards off of Solar Mars. Malaysia is now ended. Alien capital in Kuala Lumpur falls. Okay.
We are
I don't
winning
need
their
you to raise
hearts and
unrest
minds.
in a resistance-controlled area, so abort that mission.
Mission aborted.
Japan captures the alien capital on Earth. Alien administration is gone.
Public sentiment is increasingly
Once
with us.
again.
Public opinion is moving in our
Another
direction.
objective temporarily checked marked to our advantage. Flying mine complex at Arago Base 4. So with that done, I no longer need the construction module. Although actually, no, the construction module is affecting us. Where it's helping us get the farm and the fusion reactor done. So 10th of February, when they have the fusion reactor done, we'll replace the construction module with the quarters. In the meantime, we're getting 24.6 nobles here, so almost a whole noble a day. So, not a bad place to take over. Okay, so I'm going to select template. It's going to be The new Fitzroy. There we go. Queue them all up for upgrades. And again, that's because we want more and more and more nobles. So we get these up to tier 3, they'll be churning out the nobles. And Vesta, okay. Same thing here, we're waiting for the power plant to come online on the 10th of February. Then we overwrite the construction module. Overwriting the construction module saves a little bit of nobles per month. Now, ready for orders. This is the 10 ships. So the question here is, do I want to be going... Actually, we're going to wait until the next council cycle. The question is, do we go Callisto, get rid of the servant base there, or do we go to Europa? Not Europa. Go to Ganymede and drive the Protectorate out of that location. The answer is probably Ganymede. Drive them off of Ganymede. They're on the best site at Ganymede. Like there's one place at Ganymede we want. So we just fly over there, we blow them up, we take that one spot. Thumbs up, we go home happy. Well, I say go home. We're probably gonna go after the servants after that. Okay, I think this is where we'll put the part break in.
Standing by for orders.
Things are going well, I would say so. Are we at the point... We're off of cooldown, so actually it's time that you probably get assigned to do the unification.
Heading to the capital.
Yeah, things are going well. We're now in Jupiter system. If everything goes according to plan, we should quickly be able to sweep everyone out of Jupiter system. If we can get the fleet repaired in situ and reinforced in situ, then we can leave one of those 2 fleets there in Jupiter and send the next one to Saturn. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. And at the moment, I don't think the aliens have any fleets as large as they did before. Right? I think we literally defeated the aliens' largest fleet. Although they are slowly building a new one up. They're up to 59 in their largest fleet. So nothing as strong as the old 91, but we were able to take the 91 down with 10 ships. 49,000 left. They grow weaker as we fight them. We grow stronger. So things are moving in our direction. Let's take a quick look at the global state of trying to fight climate change, and the fight has not been quite successful. 1 parts per million increase in carbon dioxide over the last year implies that we do not have the situation under control. We're improving our atmospheric methane, which is interesting. But yeah, 1 part per methane or 1 part per million CO2 increase does mean the situation is not under control. Global temperatures are rising. Although, at least it's getting closer and closer to us not being the cause, is maybe a good way to think about it. EU has been at 10 for a while. Caliphate hasn't been really helping because it's been trying to fix stability, but we've been improving in the African Union, although we're still sub 1 there. We've been improving in China. We're getting close to 2 there. China's a big polluter. China is a big polluter. 22 million tons, 22 million tons of methane. 1.3 billion tons of CO2 being released. Although I wouldn't be surprised if India is outproducing us now. Yeah, 1.5 billion in India. 650 million in kill fight and 620 million in African Union. So yeah. The China leading the way is probably going to be the biggest effect we can have on fixing it. And eventually, obviously, we want to do the kill fight and the African Union as well. And then that'll do a lot to help, although we're not at the point where we're making up for the fact that India is outputting 1.5 billion tons. Right. Outputting more than China, which maybe isn't surprising given the size difference. Although the Chinese economy is bigger, although we've done more to clean the Chinese one up. But yeah, this is where we're going to put the part break in. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll have another part up tomorrow. It'll be another hour-long part. Probably by the end of that one, we'll have full control of Jupiter, the Jupiter system. We'll just be taking all the mines we want. I don't think those mines will come online in that one. And until the mines come online, we're going to be short on ships. Because I don't think the Resistance is going to be able to give us enough nobles to get another fleet under construction. But yeah, once those come online, I think that will almost double our noble income, which should get us moving again. So until the next bit, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part and/or stream. And bye for now.